Good morning. I am Ping Ping from 1008, and I am very excited to tell you about my Quarter 4 food science project, my avocado red grape yogurt bark sandwich. And these are the things that I am going to talk about today: the introduction, material and methods, discussion, my final product, the sensory evaluation, the advertising poster, the logo, packaging and design, conclusion, and the references. Introduction. So nowadays, people around the world are starting to pay more attention and become more health conscious, looking for more nutritious food alternatives, such as food that is made from natural ingredients. It does provide our bodies with nutrients as well as helps prevent any future diseases risk. However, there are still groups of people who miss out on healthy food because most of the healthy foods that are commonly found in supermarkets would have a simple and plain flavor, have an unappetizing look that are not appealing at all, and sometimes even not convenient to eat. And unfortunately, it can't be denied that in today's society, where every minute is precious, many people choose to buy instant or frozen food instead of using the time to cook their own healthy meals, since they think that it can be used to do many other things. Moreover, some people are still unaware and didn't consider problems that may follow and continue to consume unhealthy foods. And this way of thinking is what leads to many negative effects on the body in many ways. It can contribute to bigger health problems in the future, both in the short term and long term. If the body is not getting enough nutrients on a daily basis, it can affect our living, as having to work and perform the duties all day without having enough energy can be both tiring and frustrating. Eating unhealthy food will promote the occurrence of many serious diseases. If the problem has not been resolved, the habits of eating without considering health can accumulate over a long periods of time, which will increase the risk of developing many serious illnesses in the future, such as diabetes, cancer, and cardiovascular disease. According to an annual conference held at the American Society for Nutrition in Baltimore, revealed that every year 1 in 7 of people around the world die from suffering the diseases that are caused by not eating enough fruits. Having lost millions of lives every year because of it makes the problem even more important and needs to be addressed urgently. So after I know of these many reasons that make people choose unhealthy food over healthy and good food for their own bodies, and problems that may follow if the problem still can't be resolved, I had set the goal and the aim of my product to be something that will solve those problems and is new and unique to increase the healthy foods consumer group as well as the consumption options, and at the same time create the recipe to be delicious and appealing, while still meeting the demand of the consumer of retaining the fruit's original nutrition value. So I got this idea from the ready-made snacks that are sold in every convenience store. My inspiration is actually from the ready-made snacks in the supermarket or 7-Eleven. So they're very popular because not only are they so easy to eat and can be eaten everywhere and at any time, but they also have an appealing appearance. But the problem is that those ready-made snacks are not beneficial. So after brainstorming and researching about many things for a while, I had came up with a product that would be both delicious and appealing, good for your health, and convenient to eat, which is this avocado red grape yogurt bark sandwich. So you may be curious on why I chose these two fruits to be the main ingredients for my recipe. So this is the reason. The avocado is one of the fruits that have become very popular, especially among people with health consciousness. It presents in almost every dishes and meals in the world due to its high nutrition value and unique texture. The avocado provides consumers various health benefits as it contains numerous nutrients just such as healthy fats, which help keep the body full longer, fiber that helps with the digestive tract, vitamin K that helps maintain strong bones, and potassium that helps maintain an appropriate level of blood pressure. And for the red grape, it is another fruit that has been favored by many health conscious for a long time because it is widely available in the market at a very good price and full of beneficial nutrients. It can help with weight management since it contains no fat and is also low in calories. And in addition, the nutrients packed in grapes, such as vitamin K, can help promote healthy and strong bones, as well as antioxidant in vitamin C, and the resveratrol that stimulates the metabolism. So the recipe will both satisfy the purpose of the products as it would increase the choices of consumption as well as expand the number of healthy food consumers by using this product that is invented and customized to be healthy and at the same time delicious. Next, my material methods. So the process of cooking this avocado red grape yogurt bark sandwich is to be divided into three main parts. First of all, the avocado yogurt bark. Second is the red grape ice cream, and lastly is the sandwich part. And these are the materials that I've used. So for the avocado yogurt bark, the main ingredient is the avocado. And for the red grape ice cream, the main ingredients is the red grape, obviously. And the sandwich part is just like the decorating and preparing food to be served part. And these are the procedures. So the procedures for the avocado yogurt bark is that first I remove the skin and seed of the avocado and put it into the blender with honey, milk, ice cubes and blend it together for a few minutes. Then I pour the yogurts onto the baking tray. Then I sprinkle it with the chopped blueberries and flower seeds and strawberries and stuff, and then put it into the freezer for 2 to 4 hours. Then, for the next part, the red grape ice cream. I put the grapes, sugar, water, and lemon juice into the pan and heat it, and stirred it while heating until the juice came out. And then I filter the remaining skins out. Then I whip the heavy cream and then mix it with the red grape mixture. Then I also put the red grape mixture into the freezers for about 6 hours to let it set for a while. And then after it's set and the texture is like okay, I take it out of the freezer, then slice it into equal pieces and put it into a sandwich like how you saw it in my first slide. And then I also decorated it with some chopped walnuts and almonds. And this is my time-lapse video of me cooking this food, and I will also attach it to the quarter 4 food science photo if you would like to look at it again. So first I remove the seed and skin of the avocado, then put all the ingredients into the blender. Then blend it for a few minutes.
If you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity.
And I lay the tray with food warp to prevent like it from getting like dirty.
I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix your stuff.
And pour the mixture, the yogurt, into the tray, and then put it beautifully. Then I'll make the red grape ice cream part. So heat it and stir it until the juice come up.
If you found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity.
Then I
That's why
pour
I
the
don't
heavy
worry
cream
about
out
the things that I
and
don't
then
see,
whip
yeah.
to
These
sieve
days I
peaks.
don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I
Then I
still dream
filter
about the
the
days when
red
we
grape
were
mixture
young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah.
and mix them together. And then I
Lane, isn't
lay
that too
the
far
container
away
with
from
food
our
warp
hearts, yeah,
again,
yeah.
then pour it
The ones we
to,
keep close, we should never let
then
go.
freeze for
So
6
tell me
hours.
who you love,
And this is after like finish
take a
the 6
moment to
hours of
unwind,
freezing.
get yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow.
And this is like the top parts, the avocado grape yogurt bark. And I put it into a sandwich. And ta-da! This is my final product. Okay. Yeah. And next, discussion. So I tried a total of 4 times, and the first 3 times was unsuccessful. So the first time the yogurt bark was tasteless, and it's like basically really plain, but the red grape was too sweet, and I still, like I still did not know the exact ingredients, like the exact amount of ingredients that I should use. So both the texture of the yogurt bark and red grape were too liquidy. And in the second attempt, I have managed to make the yogurt bark to be a little more like sweet, and I also make the red grape ice cream to be less sweet by putting less sugar. But for the texture, like the yogurt bark part was getting better. Like it's not that liquidy, but the ice cream were still too liquidy. Then in the third trial, the yogurt bark and the ice cream taste better, and they actually taste good, but I still like couldn't make the red grape to be less liquidy. And for my fourth attempt, after making notes and changing the proportions of each ingredient and weighing the ingredients precisely, searching for more information on how to solve the too liquidy problems, I succeeded in making both the texture and the taste to like good, and their texture is perfect for eating together. And this is my final product. So I am actually really satisfied and proud of it. And it's just around the size of my hand, so I decided to sell it at the price of around like 30 to 40 baht. And next is the sensory evaluation. So I will not open this video for you today because it may take too much time, but I will summarize the answer to you. And the links to this video will be here. Like I will attach it to my food science presentation folder too. So in case you're interested in watching the video, you can just go look in there. So in this sensory evaluation, I only asked my dad because my mom goes to work and she will not be home for a few days, and I am an only child. So yeah, I try to answer. So I try to like ask many questions instead. So I had asked 7 questions. The first is about its taste, smell, texture, overall appearance, ways to improve, score out of 10, and the suitable price. So after my dad tried eating my product, he said that it tastes nice, sweet, and refreshing. And the red grape is the most refreshing part because like the taste of it really stands out from the other parts. And the smell of it, like it's so light that he doesn't smell of anything. And for the texture, he thinks that it's crispy and crunchy in the top part where I put like fruits in the yogurt. And the sandwich part, he said that it doesn't melt easily even after like putting outside for a long time, but when it enters his mouth, it melts. Yeah, and for the overall appearance, he said that it looks good and appealing, and he has never seen the ice cream like in this form, so he wants to try it. And for the suggestion, he said that I should increase the sweetness of the yogurt bar part because like now the red grape ice cream part like it tastes stands out way too much, and he gives me a 7 to 8 out of 10, and he thought that the suitable price would be at 30 baht, but at that time I served him in a smaller size, like about half size of my hand here. Yeah. And next is an advertising poster. So I wanted to be really pop out, and as you can see that I also include the price there because I feel that like it's just a new product, and if someone has never seen it before, they will feel like, oh, it's just 30 baht, so maybe I will give it a try, something like that. And I also think like I just started selling my product and it's a new one, so if I sell it to be too expensive, they may not want to try it because they may think like, what if it's not delicious? And next is my logo. So my concept is just to make it to be clean and very simple because when it's really simple and has some symbol on it, the customer tends to remember it better than just any logo. So my brand is named Fresh because it's about healthy food. Yeah, and notice that I also put leaves there to symbolize that I sell something that is organic and like made from natural ingredients. And I also put the slogan at the bottom too. A healthy life begins here. So next is my food packaging. So I planned my products to be packaged with two layers for it, would give the food like more protection and also to prevent any contamination problems that can happen during the transportation process, which will degrade the quality of the food. And the first layer, like the inside one, would be the sealed plastic bag similar to picture 1 and 2. So this completely sealed plastic bag will prevent the oxygen from contact and like spoil the food, so the nutrients and quality of the food will not get damaged, and so we increase the shelf life of the food too. And the second layer, which is the outside one, will be the paper box to further help to protect the product from physical damage and also attract the customer attention with its lively and unique package design. And moreover, all the packaging materials will be made from the materials that are lightweight and already sterilized to ensure that the products for the customer is in a perfect condition. Actually, another reason for me to put the food in a sealed plastic bag first is also to make it more convenient to eat because it can help the customer to be able to eat the product easier and more convenient since we can just tear open the plastic bag and then just grab it with a bag so it will not stain our hands while eating. And my design will be similar to that of a Hima ice creams and the Dospina sandwich. So I will put the illustrations of my products in the middle of the package to attract the attention of the new customer and invite them to give it a try. And the color of the box will be changed into green, and I will also change the part where it wrote like the word ice creams to be purple to symbolize the avocado and red grape flavor, and also because I want the packaging to give off that refreshing and fun kind of vibes. And the logo will be located on the upper left corner of the box to make the overall design look more bright and healthy. And I will replace the part on the packaging that says yummy, yeah, super with short phrases of benefits of my product instead. And the place where it said 100% will be changed into the price of my products since the set price for my product is like not expensive at all. So this will make customers to, who still hesitate to try a new product decide to buy and try it because it's not expensive anyway. Then last but not least, my conclusion. So having made this project gives me the opportunity and chance to put my creativity into practice and develop a new recipe of my own. So although there were some obstacles between trying and doing, I eventually came up with the recipe. And during the process of making it and making many mistakes, it taught me to take notes and improving my analyzing skill, as in order to improve the recipe, you must keep on trying and adjusting it accordingly. And additionally, I learned to be patient, which made me realize that whatever the problem is, it wouldn't be able to stop me if I kept solving it. And through the process of developing the recipe, the first three times did not work, as both the bark and the ice cream filling part were tasteless and had the texture that they're not supposed to, due to the fact that I still don't know the proper amount of ingredients that I should put. But eventually, I was able to come up with it in the fourth time of developing. And as that being said, I will always value this experience and knowledge that I have gained throughout the period so that if I were to get the opportunity to try to make it again in the future, I will make sure to measure all of the ingredients properly in order to continue to achieve a better flavor and texture in the future. And these are my references. And yeah, that's all of it. Thank you very much for your attention throughout my presentation, and it's taking so long. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.